At some point, you've probably heard someone say, "This ain't my first rodeo." But even if it is, you'll get a big kick out of starting with Just a Little Rodeo in Fred Hunter's, Alabama.
I married a cowboy. I was a city girl. He was from Rodeo, and we moved to the country, and my mother said I'd never last in the country, and that's been 40 years ago, almost 41. And we started our rodeo company in 1996.
And the romance of rodeo continues for Nancy and Randy Ray through their Just a Little Rodeo company.
Nancy was putting together some stuff for the cattle women, I think. She wanted to put on a kids' rodeo for a fundraiser, and I said, well, okay, we'll give it a shot.
Randy actually named the company. He said, well, what about just a little rodeo company? And I said, okay, sounds good to me.
Now, more than a quarter century later, Just a Little Rodeo is still going strong as new cowboys and cowgirls keep coming.
I started, I don't know how old I was. I hadn't been 10 years old when I started Little Boots. I'm 37 now. This is 27th year, so I've been to almost every single one of them. I won the first all-around belt buckle.
Not only do the cowboys and cowgirls keep coming, but the tradition of the rodeo queen is kept alive as well.
I won all around, and I won the princess and the queen competition. And now my baby is able to try out for the queen competition. Last night was her first time trying out. We tried cheerleading last year, and one, they don't like loud mamas. And when you're used to rodeo, you're used to being a loud mama. So I prefer to get to yell here because people don't judge you when you yell at a rodeo. But no, we like it because everybody can compete.
Rodeo roots run deep, last a lifetime, and beyond.
Ever since I could remember, I wanted to rodeo. My dad tried to get me to start roping, and I was like, no, I want a barrel race. So he told me back in the day, he said, if you can take that horse we got in the pasture and you can teach her to barrel race, he said, I'll take you wherever you want to go. Well, he had to eat his crow because I trained her, and my first Little Boots rodeo, I think was when I was 13. That's finally when he let me take the horse and take her out, and this was my first buckle.
You sense a special spirit when it's rodeo time.
There's a whole rodeo church involved with rodeo, but fellowship and just like you said, lifelong friends and family. And again, just that bond with the animals and respecting even the bulls and the sheep and the goats and everything.
Someday the Rays will step aside from Just a Little Rodeo, but the show will go on.
This is our 27th year of doing Little Boots Rodeo. In fact, Randy asked me all the time, he said, when are we going to stop? I said, when we can't.
We're blessed to be here, and I hope God keeps blessing me for years to come on. If Janie and Nancy decide to give the reins over, I'm ready to take it. We want to keep it going to 57, 67, whatever. Let's keep it going.
I don't know if you like rodeo. I don't even know if you've ever been to a rodeo. But if you go, I think you will. And there's no better place to start than Just a Little Rodeo Company, a simply Southern experience in Fred Hunter's, Alabama.
Just a Little Rodeo's competitors range from ages 4 to 16, and first-timers are welcome.
For the younger cowboys and cowgirls, events include stick horse races, toy truck races, and of course, a crowd favorite, mutton busting. Simply Southern continues in just a moment. If your vegetable garden needs some help, Mallory Kelly of Alabama Extension may have some advice that can help you out. She's coming up right after this break.
Life isn't always a fastball down the middle. It's full of curveballs, sliders, and changeups. Having Alpha by your side is a game changer. No matter what life throws your way, we've got you covered. When everything's on the line and every second counts, we'll be there knocking it out of the park, getting you back home safe and sound. That's life with Alpha Insurance.
Support healthy food from local farmers by purchasing a Farming Feeds Alabama license plate. The tag funds education and promotion efforts, including Ag in the Classroom, agricultural scholarships, and youth programs. Get your Ag tag today.
You can save some green on your next big green machine purchase. Alabama Farmers Federation members qualify for an upgraded John Deere Rewards membership, which offers discounts on equipment including mowers, utility vehicles, and tractors. For details, visit alphafarmers.org/perks. click on the Home and Outdoors category and then click on the John Deere logo. Follow the instructions and you could save hundreds. It's just one of the perks of being an Alabama Farmers Federation member.
Welcome to Farm Bureau Bank. This is our lobby, and these are our tellers, our drive-through. With us, your local branch is you. You need the utility off-road version of those soft city banks, one that understands the freedom you need and the hassles you don't. So join us and enjoy the best of what life out here can be. Farm Bureau Bank, not just branches, roots.
Hey y'all, I'm Kim Earwood with Alabama Ag in the Classroom. This week's Miss Kim's Book Corner is all about farm to table in a book aptly named On the Farm at the Market. 3 farms are getting ready to sell their products at tomorrow's market. One farm packs up crates of fresh veggies, another checks off the different cheeses they'll need to bring. In a damp room, a mushroom farmer finishes up trimming this week's yield while Amy makes out a shopping list of all the ingredients she'll need for dinner at the Busy Bee Cafe, where everyone can enjoy the farmer's hard work. Speaking of markets, you'll find a virtual abundance of educational books like this one at agfoundation.org/books. Miss Kim's Book Corner is brought to you by Alabama Ag in the Classroom. See you next time.